So often we're taught how to diet, but not how to nourish ourselves or be satisfied. Food can be enjoyment, but there has to be a lot of unpacking and unlearning when it comes to eating more intuitively. The majority of what we learn comes from diet culture or this diet messaging that we have all around us. Many of us have really bought into this way that foods can either harm us or heal us, which makes it very hard to establish that healthy relationship with food. So with my clients, we leave nutrition out of the picture until we build a solid foundation. And we build this foundation called finding food freedom. And then we talk about gentle nutrition. And the question that I always see in people's eyes, even if they don't ask, is what the heck is gentle nutrition and how do I apply this now? So I want to talk to you a little bit today, 5 ways that you can apply it, what gentle nutrition is. So if you're obsessed with eating healthy or you're using it in a dogmatic way and it really dictates your life right now, then gentle nutrition really should be put to the back burner to work on healing and restoring that relationship with your food. But if you've kind of been through that and you're ready to learn more about gentle nutrition, let's say you're experiencing something like diabetes or insulin resistant PCOS. Nutrition, well, it definitely can go along with the pillars to finding food freedom in my program. And that's why I add gentle nutrition to the end, but you can use it if you have a medical condition. It's not like you have to master every module in my program either sequentially. The pillars of food freedom that we discuss in my program are really meant to be used where you need the most help. So it doesn't mean that you have to wait to trust your body and honor your health until you reject diet mentality. You can really start to make peace with food at any point in the journey. And I tell people to think of my programs as like going to the areas that you need the most help with. So go to the pillars that are speaking to you. Well, most often it goes through phases like I put into the modules, but it isn't always exactly that way. So I think sometimes there are times when nutrition should be addressed earlier on, and I think it really just depends on the individual and the struggles and what's going on at this point in your life. So what I do want to emphasize in terms of gentle nutrition is how important it is, though, to understand the first couple of pillars of my program before trying to apply gentle nutrition to your life. Gentle nutrition is actually chapter 10 in the Intuitive Eating book, and they leave it to the end of the program or the book as well, because it's really going to take a long time for you to work on gentle nutrition. You're really going to have to get curious about what that means to you, and everybody is different. So 5 things gentle nutrition is. 1, it's unique to your own experiences and needs. I do think it's important to understand basic nutrition needs earlier on, such as macronutrient needs or micronutrient needs, and how important those are if you're struggling with certain medical conditions. So I'm talking like PCOS, insulin resistant PCOS, or you've got diabetes, or you're struggling with IBS or SIBO. So I see why clients, for example, like I see clients that eat way too many vegetables and they have all these gut issues. It's exacerbating their symptoms. If you're this person and you're eating a big fat salad every day for lunch and you're wondering why you have all this gut distress and this bloating, you're overdoing it on foods that are beneficial to you, but you're not actually getting the benefit of them. So number 2 is gentle nutrition is just one picture of your health. And you can take care of your health in so many other ways, guys. So there are so many things that matter in terms of health outside of just nutrition and exercise. So remember the big picture of health. Think about financial connections, self-care, movement, stress, just to name a few. Examples of how to apply gentle nutrition might look like packing a lunch, so you don't have to go out to eat every single day at work, or maybe having produce at most meals, yet being able to go days without them and not getting freaking out or having anxiety. Finding delicious ways to cook vegetables if you enjoy eating them without worrying about adding too many calories or something like that. Planning out your meals so you don't have to stress at the end of the day without having to worry about what you're going to cook. Meal planning, actually, it definitely can be part of food freedom. And it could be, gentle nutrition could be eating organic food, eating whole grains, eating legumes and nuts. It could be eating some plant-based in order to get micronutrients. It could be eating responsibly sourced meats, or it could be eating nutrient-dense meats like liver. It's an all foods fit mentality, unless it's otherwise medically necessary. And I'm talking about like if you have celiac disease. So eating gluten when you have celiac is not a good idea, and that wouldn't be great gentle nutrition or intuitive for you. But if gluten's a fear food, and then avoiding it would not be gentle nutrition. So some examples of all foods fit mentalities is eating vegetarian throughout the week or a couple days a week, maybe enjoying a paleo or a Mediterranean meal. All foods fit or gentle nutrition is not eating these for specific ways, it's just eating these things because you enjoy them. So for example, I use a cooking club online called Sprouted Nutrition, and they have some vegetarian or plant-based meals, and I enjoy it, but I'm not eating that specific way all the time. So that's how you have this all foods fit mentality. It's like sometimes you like these things, but you don't have to have them every single day throughout the course of a week. Number 3, gentle nutrition means eating enough. Women tend to undereat so much. This means eating enough foods overall, and I'm talking about calories, ladies. You need to eat enough calories to support your health and your body's needs. This also means balancing your macronutrients, making sure you're getting a wide variety of foods for an array of nutrients, and eating enough for your specific health needs. And that's like if you have a gut or a hormonal health issue. Number 4, gentle nutrition is about intention. It might look the same if we zoom out like from a bird's eye view. Well, eating for gentle nutrition, what's the difference between that and eating for weight loss? But the intention behind it is so different. Gentle nutrition is flexible and it's non-obsessive. There are no obsessive thoughts around food. The intention should be to make your life less stressful and to eat more flavor. Flavor helps with satisfaction, but also with gentle nutrition, because when you know how to cook in a delicious way, it will really help you eat those foods long term, and it will be more sustainable. So intention should come from a place of self-care, not self-harm. Intention should align with your belief systems, but that doesn't mean that it has to be rigid. It's about being fluid and being flexible. So lastly, number 5 is gentle nutrition. Should be about getting curious and being exploratory with how you feel in a very open-minded way. No one specific food is diet culture. It's about the intentions behind how we eat those foods. So at the end of the day, the goal is to live your life the way you want to live. For some of us, health and wellness is what we value, and gentle nutrition will be a part of that. It's a privilege to be able to consider gentle nutrition in your life. And I do think that it's really important to understand this concept. Nutrition, it should never be forced on people. And I believe that if we can really step back and remove this approach to nutrition and really have a more gentle mindset around it, it would be easier for everyone just to incorporate into their lives for the rest of their lives. It's really about a long-term approach. It's not about the day-to-day. So it's not about the cookie that you ate after lunch today, or the Oreos or the ice cream. It's about taking care of ourselves in the months and years to come.